Scotty has gotten candid about how she is handling pregnancy on Baddies USA Chapter 1. The soon-to-be mom shares,
When I had my baby, our baby, I still want that feeling. I still want him to want us to be around. I want him to feel like I don't want to miss our kid's moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he has to work, but I don't want him to miss anything.
Scotty goes on to add that although her baby daddy, Lemuel Plummer, might be busy with running Zeus Network, she still hopes he will make time for his new family.
I am nervous about if I'm gonna be around my man. Is he gonna miss certain moments? So this is an emotional moment for me.
But Scotty also had other concerns over her appearance, as she adds,
I'm so nervous for what my body could look like, you know? So like when I think about certain things like that, it just it scares me.
Despite her sharing her tender moments on the show, one fan had commented to say, "I don't understand the fans always say how they don't like how baddies only fighting and want wholesome moments. So then why is everyone talking about how they skip the Milan scenes?" To which Scotty said, "Lol, because the fans just don't like me, it's cool." However, viewers didn't agree and said, the fans don't care about Scotty's relationship with the CEO of Zeus. Unfortunately, the power dynamic makes everyone uncomfortable, especially in an era when we keep hearing stories of men using their power to take advantage of women and kids in the entertainment industry. And another added, it's not the fans don't like her, it's the fact that we're tuning in for baddies, not Scotty with the baby. Scotty has had a lot of ups and downs during her pregnancy recently, especially when it comes to her relationship with Lemmy.
You're gonna record me so that you want
You
them to
can
hear
hear yourself
you
later.
You want to keep it in your archive. What is that gonna do for you? I would never do that.
It looks like there may be trouble in paradise following a recent live with Lemuel and Scotty. Lemuel joined Scotty's live and said,
Scotty and I are fine. I'm just tired of.
Who said that?
Lemuel was caught off guard after Scotty shut him down. The pair started going back and forth over a conversation they had in private.
I mean, we're gonna figure it out, but I'm just saying, man, you gotta.
I'm good.
Lemuel asks viewers,
You're on a
Y'all
call
serious?
and y'all arguing, and then on the call.
I sure did record the call
on
because
the
you
call,
was talking
and
crazy.
then towards the call, she said, I asked her, I said, you probably, I just randomly said, I said, you probably recording me, and then she said, I'm not recording you.
However, Scotty defended herself and let him know why she was recording the call.
First of all, I was recording because you was talking crazy and I wanted you to hear yourself later.
Fans seemed confused as to why the pair were arguing in the first place or what the recorded calls were about, but many of the reactions weren't happy with how Lemuel handled Scotty, with one saying a man willing to argue with his pregnant girl on live is zesty. Another added, yeah, I told y'all they not gonna be together long and having a baby didn't help the situation. Glad Janisha got away from all this. However, others are convinced that their feud is orchestrated ahead of Scotty's new show airing soon on Zeus Network. One commenter says, notice how you're conveniently seeing more of them and their conflicts before their show.
And I asked her one-on-one, so Summer, so I did this,
Big Lex sets the record straight and confirms her sexuality. The reality star appeared on an interview with Trend Central to discuss all things baddies in her intimate relationship. When she was asked to clarify her sexuality and what she identifies as, she says,
I identify as myself. I like what I like. So it's just like, it's not I'm this, I'm that. Like, I feel like that's getting technical. Yeah, I like what I like.
Later was asked if she would be with a man, to which she says,
yeah, I want to eventually have kids and stuff like that.
This led to the conversation turning to her relationship with Summer and what she had said about the pair being intimate. The nature of both Big Lex's and Summer's relationship has been in question for a while now. However, what is new is Lex admitting that she was in a relationship at the time. Lex has since admitted that it was Summer that was intimate with her and not the other way around, but regardless, this new information has led fans questioning if Big Lex was being unfaithful to her girlfriend at the time. Big Lex has admitted that she was with her first girlfriend and spoke about what it was like navigating being in a relationship while being on Baddies.
Really watched me go from here, like we struggled together so bad, and then now where she sees me in the spotlight and stuff. So I feel like she was always behind me no matter what.
She then explained why they aren't together anymore, saying,
I just feel like we didn't work out. It was just a lot of just banging heads and you know, I'm at a point where I just want to clear mind, peace, you know. I have a lot of other stuff to focus on, so yeah. But we're still cool though. It's all love.
Big Lex then admits that she cheated on her ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh. So after it happened, like I told my girlfriend that it happened because it wasn't gonna happen again. It was more so for like, It was just a fun night.
The Baddies star also clears up that it really wasn't her doing anything to Summer. Big Lex does get candid about how their relationship came to an end.
Are you sad about the relationship between you, Summer, and Dolly ending?
I was, but I kind of more so just embraced it. Everyone portrayed us as being a group. I feel like I kind of veered away from the image that people were portraying us as first.
Summer is yet to respond to what Lex has said, but we will keep you updated as more unfolds. Erica Mena has hard launched her new man by posting a series of steamy pictures with her boyfriend, Antonio Bibbs. Antonio is known for being an entrepreneur, credit strategist, and motivational speaker, and is reportedly set to be a self-made multimillionaire. However, prior to these achievements, Antonio completed a short stint in prison. Since getting out, Antonio has turned his life around, and now, 9 years later, he's found love in reality royalty, Erica Mena. And it seems like Erica is excited to share her new relationship as she posted a video of the roses she got from Antonio with a note that says, "I don't want anything from you except a chance to love you the right way." Amongst the raunchy pictures Erica posted on Instagram, she posted a retweet that read, "Life's so private nobody knows that someone's son is turning me to a lover girl again." Before this, Erica had not publicly spoken about her relationship, but has been giving hints that she was with someone as they were spotted getting close in video together late last year. Antonio hasn't spoken about his new relationship yet, but he did post a dump from a trip to Egypt earlier last month. Erica seemingly joined him in Egypt as they were both seen posting carousels on Instagram in identical locations at the same time. Erica's last public relationship came from her show 2 Ways with Erica Mena.
I'm confirming what she did to me, and that's the only thing. That's it.
Big Lex has addressed her relationship with Lemmy after rumors started that she had been intimate with the Zeus Network CEO. But before mentioning Lemmy, Big Lex also cleared up her connection with Summer, saying,
Clear the air when I said Summer told my business. And everything that Summer has said about me was false, except the fact that she ate my... That's the only thing that's true.
After clarifying this, she also went on to address other rumors Summer claimed.
All the allegations and the me and Lemmy stuff, that's all false. For those, because there was a lot of comments like, oh, so everything Summer said was true because she said she told my business. No.
Fans had believed what Summer had said was true, as Big Lex had initially denied any relationship with Summer, therefore leaving room to suspect there were more lies. But Big Lex is denying this.
Summer spoke on things that happened behind closed doors. All of that is my business. Anything that happened behind closed doors is my business. Anything. Including what she did to me.
This left fans confused, with one saying, "It went from we did nothing to only she ate her out. That's how you know she lying about," while another added, "Why does it sound like she's hiding something? I don't know." And so she denied the Lemmy allegations, but then said, "Anything I do is my business. Everything that she brought up is my business." So that's telling me she'll deny what she wants because it's her business and nobody needs to know what's done behind closed doors. It is her business. It looks like Big Lex finally addressing the rumors has only raised more eyebrows and left fans confused about what is happening with her and Lemmy, and also has people left wondering what the real nature of her relationship is with Summer. Summer seemingly still misses Big Lex despite their massive blowout. The reality star took to her Instagram to write "Miss My Muncher" with a photo of Big Lex. This following their very public brawl, and Summer claiming that the pair were intimate together. However, Lex has continued to deny this allegation, saying,
Never put my mouth on her. Never kissed her in her mouth, never kissed her, nothing.
But Lex seemingly alleges that Summer did get intimate with her.
I'm not gonna say she did it, but I never did.
However, when Summer was asked about this, she said,
Only happened once or twice, nothing serious.
However, comments didn't believe Lex, with one saying, "I'm not gonna say she didn't. So she ate yours, you ain't eat hers, yeah right." And another added, "With that beating Lex gave Summer, she definitely did everything." And others were confused to Lex's change of narrative, as she had previously denied any interaction with Summer, with one commenting, "How Lex go from saying they never touch and she never cheated on her GF to I'm not gone say she didn't. At this point, y'all was doing too much." Their fight has caused mass speculation about the nature of their relationship.
Not your biggest star. That's why I'm leaving respectfully. Like I said, it all makes sense now.
Summer is currently going viral for seemingly shading her boss Natalie Nunn. This time, Summer was coming for Natalie for being a bad parent. Summer started her rant by talking about her personal relationship with her kids.
I cannot go without not taking my kids to school or not being there when they come home from school, not helping them with their homework. Like, I gotta be, it's just in me. Like, that as a mother will bother me.
However, she did acknowledge that it makes sense that dynamics change when someone is a businesswoman and is focused on money, and can understand that to a certain extent, adding,
and it gets to a certain point, once you make enough money, it's okay to fall back and, you know, do shit from home or da-da-da-da, because it's like, these are the years that you can't get back.
Summer then reflects on her relationship with her mom before she passed and highlights how important the time she had was with her.
When I was with my mama, when my mama was alive, my mama was my best friend. Like, I told my mom about everything. That's the same thing with my kids. I want them to be able to tell me everything. I want to be there for them. I want to look back and be like, remember when da-da-da-da, like, that matters.
Before going back to shade, Natalie saying,
I'm about my money and yeah, but it gets to a point where it's like, how could you even move without tucking them in at night or being there when they wake up, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we all gotta sacrifice time as a parent.
Fans agreed with Summer, with one saying, Summer ain't innocent, but she's right. There is nothing wrong with Natalie getting money, but she's never with her daughter. She's chronically online and she never posts that she's with her daughter. Natalie is missing valuable time with her only child. While another added, that's why Nat wants to cancel her all of a sudden. Since then, Natalie had been saying that Lemuel wasn't a fan of Summer on the show. However, Summer responded to say,
Lemmy can't stand Summer. Oh my God, I don't do it look like I care, because I don't. Because I don't.
And their feud has escalated after Natalie lets it be known that she is done with Summer. As she writes, baddies listen on the baddie gang. I don't care what Summer says anymore about whoever or whatever. Do not respond and give her any more life. I repeat, let her fall off. No more life from Baddie World. Signing off, Baddie CEO, not Baddie. Better respond. We're done. Let her sell her chain. However, fans did not agree with Natalie, with one saying, without Summer, the rest of the cast is boring. Please, Natalie needs to try to get back on Summer's good side. But will Summer be axed from baddies moving forward as a result of her beef with Natalie? We'll keep you updated as more unfolds.
That's the problem. You want everything given to you. You're spoiled. And when you don't get what you want, now you're mad.
Big Lex and Biggie have had a huge falling out. Biggie, Big Lex, and Natalie Nunn were seen on Natalie's socials arguing in South Korea. The drama started after Biggie wanted an item from Big Lex. However, Big Lex did not want to share it for free and asked for $50. It seems Biggie had a problem with this, as she says she wouldn't ask her friends for money for something like this. Whereas Big Lex was confused as to why Biggie was mad that she asked for money. This incident spiraled and the pair ended up having a verbal fight with one another, and Big Lex slamming Biggie as entitled.
You want everything given to you. That's the problem. You want everything given to you. You're spoiled. And when you don't get what you want, now you're mad. That's why you're mad. That's why you're mad. You're mad. You're a spoiled brat, babe.
No,
you're a spoiled brat. You're a spoiled brat.
Viewers agree with Big Lex, with one saying, put Biggie's crybaby back on baddie timeout. Because at this point she act like these girls are her parent or guardian and nobody about to baby your grown ass. Damn girl, it's bad enough you sound like one of the security guards. Man up, always complaining. And another added, I used to like Biggie, but I'm not gonna play delusional. Lex is right. Biggie literally brings nothing but is a big cry baby and entitled, while others defended Biggie, with one saying Biggie came on the show as a boss. She gets more money way before Lex, so what are we really talking about here? Biggie definitely doesn't need to beg for. During the confrontation, Big Lex kept coming for Biggie's age.
One of the littest 20-year-olds there is.
You're not 20.
I am.
You're far from it. You're about 8 years in.
I am 20.
You're about 8 years in.
I am 20.
You're not 20.
I am 20.
Maybe 28.
Now you're laughing. Don't laugh. You're 40.
Fans did not take well to this, with one saying Lex and this constant age shaming is old and tired. If she keeps living, she'll be 42 one day. She's closer to 30 her damn self. However, fans were focused on Natalie's filming during the interaction. The Baddies CEO was using Instagram filters and kept changing them as the girls were talking. Viewers commented, Nat so messy, just playing with filters and laughing, and another added, of course Natalie filming it. Lex has been getting in fights more frequently this season. We'll keep you updated as more unfolds. Scotty's string of cryptic tweets online has fans concerned for the star. Scotty took to X to say, I wish I didn't see certain stuff, be having me overthink. This tweet is following her earlier tweet in the week that read, you hurt so differently when you're pregnant. I'll never forget how I was treated when it comes to anyone. This had viewers speculating on what is causing Scotty to take to X in this way. One fan writes, "This probably has something to do with Lemmy, but they'll make up and she'll claim that it's not about him." But honestly, this is exactly what you get. Because ever since you got with him, you've been popping your like you're the baddest on that show. Scotty has also been reposting some things that allude that she may be feeling disrespected by Lemuel, as one tweet says, "I love it when women are unforgiving and unapologetic about leaving. It only gets worse if you tolerate disrespect." But fans didn't take kindly to Scotty's tweets and reposts, with one saying, "Girl, we don't care. Nobody told you be a side chick. Break up that relationship of 7 years and think you was gonna be on top winning. How you get them is definitely how you gonna lose them. And you're not even Lemmy type. You just his controlled ragdoll. And so is that baby too." However, others did come to defend Scotty, with one saying, "Y'all are so weird, remember? She's a growing mommy. Emotions are overly high, and pregnancy depression is a thing. Would you want to be pregnant minding your business getting hate? Y'all so weird." And another added, "You got you and your baby. Just remember that the only thing you can control is what you say and what you do. No one and nothing else, so don't let it bother your peace." This is following some talks that Lemuel and Scotty might be going through a rough time. Viewers of Baddies are in an uproar following Gretchen making a return on Baddies USA Chapter 1.
We're not doing it tonight. Stop calling people.
In a recent episode of the show, Sapphire and Suki got into an altercation with Gretchen. Gretchen has been notorious for saying the N-word on previous seasons, which had caused a lot of backlash, and it looks like Gretchen hasn't learned her lesson as she used the slur again. During a verbal disagreement with Sapphire, Gretchen, in the heat of the moment, was heard saying the offensive word. Sukiana was not impressed and immediately stepped in to defend Sapphire, but also let it be known that Gretchen shouldn't be using the N-word.
Gretchen run in there and she swing and she hit Sapphire. And I jumped in. Don't swing on nobody run this.
Things then escalated quickly and their verbal altercation soon turned physical.
Somebody cut her? No, let the medic. Who cut her?
Suki, I'm telling you.
Other cast members were shocked and tried to de-escalate their feud, but were unsuccessful. Regardless, Gretchen continued to stand her ground and did not back down, and continued calling Suki names. However, their conflict caused a divide and increased tensions not only between the trio, but for other cast members as well. This occurred because some people think Gretchen can say the N-word, as she says in her own words, because she's from New York and a Puerto Rican, while others dismiss this and say as a white woman, she should not be using the term at all, and especially not around black women. This caused a divide and changed group dynamics of the cast, and fans had a lot to say about this feud, with many siding with Suki and Sapphire saying, "Y'all keep trying to force Gretchen on us over these two. Y'all colorists and hate black women at shows. Nobody's gonna make us hate Sapphire and Suki." And some were not happy that this was on Zeus Network, with one saying, "No, cause this is so embarrassing." Network owned by black people with mostly black cast condoning Gretchen, a non-black woman, saying the N-word because she is from New York and sleeps with black men, so basically a culture vulture. Others pointed out how they couldn't believe that some cast members like Raleigh were defending Gretchen, with one saying, "They all look slow as F for defending Gretchen, a white woman saying the N-word that's embarrassing as F." Another came for Raleigh directly saying Raleigh's a hypocrite. She was on live talking about Slim not being really black, so she shouldn't be saying the N-word yet is gonna war for Gretch. Crazy how'd she deny someone with actual black ancestry and uplift a white Puerto Rican? And Raleigh, you are an embarrassment to your race in more ways than one. Shame on you and all the black women who agreed. The network nor the exec producer Natalie Nunn have yet addressed the recent controversy, but we'll keep you updated as more unfolds.
You're gonna record me so that you want them to
can
hear
hear yourself
you want
later.
to keep it in your archive. What is that gonna do for you? I would never do that.
It looks like there may be trouble in paradise following a recent live with Lemuel and Scotty. Lemuel joined Scotty's live and said,
Scotty and I are fine. I'm just tired of...
Who said that?
Lemuel was caught off guard after Scotty shut him down. The pair started going back and forth over a conversation they had in private.
I mean, we're gonna figure it out, but I'm just saying, man, you gotta...
I'm good.
Lemuel asks viewers,
You're on a
Y'all
call
serious?
and y'all arguing, and then on the call...
I sure did record the call.
on
'cause
the
you
call,
was talking
and then
crazy.
towards the call, she said, I asked her, I said, I just randomly said, I said, you probably recording me, and then she said, I'm not recording you.
However, Scotty defended herself and let him know why she was recording the call.
First of all, I was recording because you was talking crazy and I wanted you to hear yourself later.
Fans seemed confused as to why the pair were arguing in the first place or what the recorded calls were about, but many of the reactions weren't happy with how Lemuel handled Scotty, with one saying a man willing to argue with his pregnant girl on live is zesty. Another added, yeah, told y'all they not gonna be together long and having a baby didn't help the situation. Glad Janisha got away from all this. However, others are convinced that their feud is orchestrated ahead of Scotty's new show airing soon on Zeus Network. One commenter says, notice how you're conveniently seeing more of them and their conflicts before their show. An interview Natalie Nunn did with Cam Newton is going viral after the Baddies star exposed a lot of her past feuds. Natalie shared how her ongoing drama with Joseline Hernandez started.
No one knows this story. Let's talk about that. So I was on a boat. Lemmy was like, we're gonna green light Baddies. And I don't know why, he be messy. Lemmy, you know you be messy, but you might be.
Natalie went on to explain that their beef started when they were on a yacht together.
We're on a boat in Miami, and Lemmy was like, hey, Jocelyn! And we're celebrating Jocelyn's, I think it was season 2 or 3. It was like earlier on, this was years ago. And Cabaret, she has a show, The Cabaret. And we're on the yacht. And Lemmy was like, Jocelyn, we're about to greenlight Natalie Nunn and the bad girls and the bad. And she was like, she got upset.
Following this, Jocelyn had allegedly said hurtful words to Natalie.
She got mad at me. And then she was like, I don't give a that bitch.
Natalie tried to de-escalate this situation as she tells Jocelyn.
Only thing I said to Jocelyn was like, hey, we've been friends a long time. Like, you're from Love and Hip Hop, I'm from Bad Girls. We've never had beef. And she was like, nah, I'm the #1 show on Zeus. That's why I said what I said earlier about #1, #2. And we talked about your Super Bowl and, you know.
I fumbled.
Yeah. Jocelyn fumbled too.
However, when Jocelyn didn't back down, Natalie clapped back saying,
because the next thing I said to her was, don't compete where you can't compare. That's all I said to her. I said, leave me alone. And then Lemmy was like, take the boat back to the dock. Oh, they about to fight. I'm not about to fight. It's always like, I don't care. Don't compete where you can't compare. That's all I said.
This divided fans' opinions, with one saying, she def didn't say that to Jocelyn, and another added, I remember this. However, Nat looked terrified of Jocelyn, while others understood why Jocelyn would have been mad, adding, it was Jocelyn's moment, it sounds like. But another mentioned Jocelyn should have been mad at Lemmy, not Natalie. She directed her anger at the wrong person. Regardless of Natalie bringing this drama up, Jocelyn has been focusing on herself and has been candidly sharing her journey overcoming addiction.
So I got a bug. It was a bug. It was just a little car.
You dated Shaq?
I never dated Shaq. He loved USC and the women's. Oh my God! Here we go. So
Natalie has just spilled tea on how she got her first car when she was in college, and in an unexpected turn of events, it appears to be none other than Shaq. Natalie claims.
But I will say this, like Shaq bought me my first car.
This has sparked rumors about the pair were romantically involved when Natalie was still a college student. During this time, Shaq was married, and this information raises claims that Natalie and Shaq were secretly together. Natalie was asked if she dated Shaq, but the Baddie star said,
my first car was.
You dated Shaq?
No, I never dated Shaq. I was
Some
at
ain't adding
USC.
up. Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up.
Give me your fucking iPad. You can
Some ain't adding up.
However, the host was not believing that they weren't romantically involved, adding,
I didn't know where you were going with this.
Some ain't adding up.
Yeah, he bought me my first car.
How? Make it make sense.
I was at USC. He
bought
me a it was a bug. He bought me a bug, a brand new bug, a little
brand new?
Yeah, it was a convertible little bug. Google it. Let me show you the picture.
Natalie grew frustrated as she tried to explain that she never dated Shaq, saying,
Before that, I was in college. I was young. Shaq was at the he played for the Lakers. And at USC.
Sketchier.
No, we used to USC was down the street. Don't see now you're being messy. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm not doing
messy?
That. No, look, like Natalie Nunn. No, don't do that. See, now you're being messy.
Fans were left shocked at this information, with one saying she really thinks we're as delusional as she is. Shaq wasn't out here buying cars for friends. Cam's face is all of us realizing the math ain't mathing. However, others thought it was an innocent gesture, with one commenting, I mean, I'm not saying she isn't lying, but we all see how Shaq be in Best Buy randomly buying people laptops. and he did buy that family a car, so it could have just been him looking out for a young college student, but it could also be something else. Shaq hasn't addressed this as of yet, but we will keep you updated as the news unfolds. Summer seemingly still misses Big Lex despite their massive blowout. The reality star took to her Instagram to write "Miss My Muncher" with a photo of Big Lex. This following their very public brawl, and Summer claiming that the pair were intimate together. However, Lex has continued to deny this allegation, saying,
Never put my mouth on her. Never kissed her in her mouth, never kissed her, nothing.
But Lex seemingly alleges that Summer did get intimate with her.
I'm not gonna say she didn't, but I never did.
However, when Summer was asked about this, she said,
Only happened once or twice, you know, nothing serious.
However, comments didn't believe Lex, with one saying, "I'm not gonna say she didn't, so she ate yours, you ain't eat hers, yeah right." And another added, "With that beating Lex gave Summer, she definitely did everything." And others were confused to Lex's change of narrative, as she had previously denied any interaction with Summer, with one commenting, "How Lex go from saying they never touch and she never cheated on her GF to I'm not gonna say she didn't. At this point, y'all was doing too much." Their fight has caused mass speculation about the nature of their relationships. Fans' prayers may have been answered, as Scotty has her own show called Scotty with the Baby on Zeus Network. The show is in documentary format and will be following Scotty's journey into motherhood. The teaser shows Lemuel announcing that he's giving his baby mama her own series.
We got a special announcement. I just greenlit Scotty's new series called Scotty with the Baby that's coming out on Zeus.
Many fans were happy and have been anticipating this since it was official that Lemmy and Scotty were official, with one saying, "I'm excited, we need some softness on the network." Another adds, "This is for all the people that were like, he still got her on Baddies. She needs her own show or to be put up. We definitely could use the switch up. I think it will be entertaining. This is more her speed, since everyone thinks she's boring anyway." However, some people did criticize the launch, with one saying, "She got rich off being with a dude that's rich. The personality and the business mind is not there. I'm sorry, she seems cool in person, but I don't see how this show would be interesting at all." And others said, "That's crazy. You just gotta have a baby with the main dude and you'll have your own show." With Scotty's show suspected to be a hit, people are already comparing her upcoming show with Baddies. A viewer says it will overtake Baddies, and Jocelyn Cabaret is #1 on Zeus. Body cam footage of Erica Mena has been circulating online, and it shows the reality star breaking down in tears as she speaks to law enforcement. In the video, Erica explained that she was leaving a lounge in Atlanta before she was detained. However, the officer tells her that he had to take her in after she got reportedly aggressive with him, and he claims she even bit him before he took her in. The video also shows Erica's concerns of being harmed when she is in the cell due to her fame and status. This is following Erica's arrest in 2023, following an altercation that occurred at Buckhead Lounge in Atlanta. Police state it was 4 individuals, including Erica and her best friends Bambi and Zellswag, that got into an altercation with security staff. When an officer attempted to defuse the situation, Erica and friends allegedly became aggressive toward him. They later faced charges including obstruction and battery, while Erica also faced simple battery charges. In the video, the reality star mentions that she has kids and that she needs to take her daughter to school. It also seems that Erica had tried to get out of jail, as she claims she is pregnant and reiterates her fear for her life being in danger in jail. However, this did not garner sympathy for Erica online, with one saying, "If you're pregnant, why are you even there?" But it turned out that Erica was allegedly lying about being pregnant after Erica's attorney spoke to TMZ to clarify the star is not pregnant, saying, "On behalf of Erica Mena, who is not pregnant, we will immediately start investigating the events of August 25th, 2023. Fans were shocked to see the video, with one commenting, "They are too damn old to be fighting and just getting in public altercations at general. Damn, they truly act like they have nothing to lose." While others had little empathy for the stars, saying, "This is God's payback for being racist to Spice and for talking about Gypsy's son on Joseline's show."
I told her straight up, like, I was tweaking. If I could redo it, I wouldn't do that.
Miss Nikki Baby's ex, LiAngelo Ball, has spoken out about their breakup, saying he regrets leaving her for another woman. The two broke up last year due to disagreements about their family after she gave birth to their baby girl. He then married and had a baby with reality TV star Rashida Nicole not long after, but the tables have since turned as LiAngelo filed for divorce from Rashida after 3 months of marriage, who has publicly complained about his absence during and after her own pregnancy, and has also directly apologized to Love and hip hop star Nikki.
Why is she trying to hold my hand? We're not friends.
please.
Rashida claimed that she's done everything alone for the past several months, and she didn't want LiAngelo present at the birth of their child, but has still given the baby LiAngelo's last name. Many fans have called this turn of events karma, pointing out that LiAngelo's treated Rashida the same way he did Nikki, and saying she thought she was special. To add to the fire, LiAngelo also claimed that he didn't want to marry Rashida, and supposedly cried about it, insisting that she pushed for them to take that step.
I've gone through the motions with her. To be honest, I don't like her.
Fans have been praising Nikki for keeping it classy, and she's since reposted to her Instagram story in what appears to be a response to the situation. "I'm not mad at nobody, I just want to stay to myself and focus on me," the post reads. Fans have also noticed that both Rashida and LiAngelo are in Nikki's Instagram likes, where she's posing outside a Gucci store.
Because I've been out all day doing family time, something you don't do. Natalie, you crater face, long chin ass, ugly bitch.
Lyrica Anderson has spoken out and is exposing Natalie Nunn, who she has a 20-year friendship with, saying that Natalie is cheating on her husband, Jacob. Lyrica also says Natalie was in love with someone else and wanted to have a baby with reality star Curtis.
Since you tricking on that you cheat on Jacob with, all them little boys you pay hush money to be quiet, let's talk about it. Hold on right quick. Where is Curtis at? Cause Jacob, I know you ain't still dealing with this. I know you not still dealing with this cheating ass. And she online talking mess. She had a whole relationship with Curtis, madly in love with him, telling me how she's trying to get pregnant for him.
Lyrica wrapped up her shots at Natalie saying, "Next week, Lemmy gonna fire you and hire Scotty. Y'all beef every week, girl. Please, your boss don't even like you. You want to be Scotty so bad." Natalie has clapped back and posted a photo of Lyrica calling her and captioned the pic saying, "Girl, stop calling my phone, ain't to talk about. When I was calling you about the song, you wasn't picking up when you was mad, we took you off my song." Lyrica also said that she was the one that introduced her to Lemuel.
You know Lemmy because of me. I introduced you to Lemmy at my birthday party. In all actuality, you owe me back pay and all type of
Lemuel has since come out to clear the air and said that Lyrica did not facilitate nor effectuate any introduction between myself and Natalie Nunn. Super cap. Natalie has gone on to post a string of receipts on her Insta stories to prove that she is not lying and says Lyrica was just mad she was removed from the project.
Nothing you're saying is valid. Everything you're saying is a lie right now. Why are you lying? Why are you up here lying? And I wouldn't speak on nobody's relationship because you couldn't even keep your man.
Since then, Natalie threatened to expose Erica for being homophobic, saying that there are DMs where Lyrica says gays should die. Things started to heat up following a video surfaced of Natalie pulling up on Lyrica when she was having a meal with her mom. Lyrica has since said she didn't know Natalie was recording her and that she should release the full clip of the encounter, as Natalie is not telling the whole truth. This is unfolding following a song the pair allegedly collaborated on called Baddie Bad, which later became the theme song for Baddies Africa. Lyrica, who is a well-known writer, said she was approached by Natalie to write a song for her, and says she covered most of the production costs and had even put the music video together. She alleges that things took a turn when Lemuel Plummer got involved, saying that Natalie told her that she found Lemuel annoying, but despite this Lemuel featured on the song, Lyrica goes on to say that she felt sidelined despite her massive involvement in funding the project. However, Natalie argued she didn't do much on the song and she was removed from the song as Natalie wanted to make it the theme song for her show. It looks like the girls are continuing their beef and will keep you updated as more unfolds.
But I know the truth, and she knows the truth.
Big Lex has addressed her fight with Summer on Baddies USA. Lex talks candidly on how watching the fight has made her feel.
You know what, y'all? That, honestly, watching this makes me feel so sad because I never thought in a million years I would ever have to put my hands on somebody that I once called my friend.
She goes on to explain that the fight wasn't because of a petty reason.
This is not just because I didn't fight her just because she put her hand in my face or because she bumped into me or looked at me a certain way. No. It was a real situation that happened. And y'all, at this time, at this moment, when I finally put my hands on her, was my last straw.
However, Lex didn't explain what happened between the pair, but alludes that something serious occurred.
It was a list of things that got up into that point, and you guys will see. I'm a very genuine friend, and my thing is no. It's weird. I felt very betrayed.
It's since been speculated that Summer tried to set Big Lex up, which was the reason why Lex fought her. Regardless, one viewer said even if Summer did get her jumped, and whatever else she claimed Summer did to her, Lex shouldn't kept going back to fight her after she already got to her the first time and knowing she ain't no competition. Y'all not gonna be satisfied until somebody end up actually hurt behind this show. And other added, let's be real, yeah, you beat her up the first time, but nobody told you to go back and fight her again. You fought a little too hard for her to be lying. Many were still left confused as it was previously said that the pair had an intimate relationship, which was why they fought, one fan asked. So is it because Summer got her jumped or because everybody found out they was eating out? Here's how the drama unfolded. Summer's and Big Lex's inseparable friendship is well and truly over. This comes after Summer, Big Lex, and Bad Dolly, or known as the Big Three, split up during Baddies USA filming. Big Lex solidified rumors that the trio were breaking up, saying, "No conversation needed, I'm good. The Big Three is over. I don't want to rekindle any old relationship." There was also rumors that Big Lex had been intimate with Summer. This was followed by old clips of the pair getting close resurfacing online. Summer had also accused Lex of being intimate with her, saying,
"Bitch ate my and I probably took her too because I don't even know what I'm doing."
However, Lex is denying everything and setting the record straight. She took to her socials to say, "To ever think I'd ever put my mouth on Summer is diabolical. No, that is not true." Since then, the pair have been in various physical altercations. However, it was a recent clip online that let fans know the pair are really no longer friends after Summer was left injured following an altercation with Lex. This had fans questioning everything, with one saying, "Girl, boo, there's no way they was ever friends if she punching her like that." And another added, "And she still didn't learn because she's still out here acting up. I feel bad for them because I ain't never fighting my so-called friends like this. This weird as f." While others are convinced the reason for this massive blowout is because Summer and Lex have had a romantic connection. As a viewer adds, she definitely ate that cat. Regardless, it seems Lex was happy about fighting Summer. As she said, handled. With fans being divided about the fallout, it looks like things are only getting messier. We'll keep you as more unfolds, but the rumors were true. Scotty and Lemuel have confirmed that they are expecting a baby together. The pair found out they are having a baby girl at the gender reveal party. The star also posted a trailer from Baddies USA where she shared the news with some of the girls.
I do have something to tell you, ladies. What?
Are you pregnant?
Yes, Chrisean is right. I am pregnant.
And the star spoke about how she feels to be expecting her first baby.
You're gonna make me cry. I'm pregnant. I'm so nervous.
Love and support poured in for Scotty, with one saying, "I felt like she was gonna have a girl. She's such a girly girl. She's gonna be a great girl mom." However, attention turned to Natalie and her brief silence while others poured love for Scotty. A fan said she won. Natalie met somewhere punching walls, calling Scotty all kind of names. Congrats. Natalie has since addressed the backlash for not saying congratulations to Scotty by posting on her story saying, "I'm going to address this on time." Lemuel and Scotty asked everyone not to post the gender reveal party videos, so since I was following directions but everyone else didn't and posted it, it looked like I didn't say congrats. She goes on to say, "Please stop coming for me, it's honestly getting old. I was at the gender reveal, I was one of the only people who spoke and I'm happy for everyone." Regardless, if Scotty's pregnancy announcement comes after a lot of speculation that she was expecting. Scotty and Lemuel may already be having some relationship issues after getting into an argument before a show. Lemuel tells Scotty that he feels like she disrespects him when she talks to him.
Seriously, she be mean. You just be mean for no reason. Like, I don't get it. I'm curious.
Frustrated, like.
No, I don't get frustrated. You just talk so disrespectful sometimes.
This comes after rumors that Scotty is pregnant with Lemmy's baby. The rumor started when Tommy Lee said that there's a major announcement.
I don't want to share with y'all, but it was a major announcement. Big we got a Zeus baby on the way.
Fuel was added to the fire when Chrisean leaked texts she sent to Lemuel when the pair were going back and forth online. She DM'd him saying, "I'm more heartbroken than mad because at the end of the day I'm fending for my only son. You will understand when your son gets here." Natalie also seemingly threw shade at Scotty and Lemmy after posting a cryptic post on her story saying Hollywood relationships and fake. Y'all was all just talking shit about her. Stop the cap because I'm ready to expose you all. You just said she's about to get fat after the baby, now it's cheers. Leave me the alone before I get the started. Since then, Lemmy has spoken about the rumor on live saying,
I promise you guys, I'm not trolling you guys. But y'all keep asking about Scotty being pregnant and everything. I get it. So, you know, listen, I think Scotty, myself, whoever, you know, children are a blessing. So, you know, if that happens, you know, that'd be a blessing. So, but You never know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Scotty herself has not addressed the rumors as of yet, but this comes after the pair recently went public with their relationship. Ming Lee has appeared on an interview where she details a tale all about her life, relationship with Nicki Minaj, and her sexuality. The 19-year-old kicked off the interview by exposing herself that she lies to get into clubs, as she jokingly says.
Listen, y'all, in the club, I'm 21, y'all. Okay.
She also touched on her relationship with how she feels about Nicki Minaj not opening doors for her.
She did the best that she can just by her being on TV, like her just encouraging people just to do better, just to stay in school and shit like that, feel me? Like, I mean, I got my own mindset, feel me? Right. So I'm already old enough. I know my right from my wrongs. I know what to do. I'm very capable. I really didn't need that much of a help.
However, Ming Lee had some things to say about her sexuality.
Like, I just started getting out of my sexuality when I was like, I think around 7th grade. So I was like around 14, 15 around that time. So shit, I've been discovering myself.
However, when asked which gender she prefers more, she says,
I mean, it was a different feeling, you know. I felt like a little butterflies in my stomach, a little 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't really know.
She also went on to say that she wouldn't marry a woman, adding,
but I prefer men more, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I do see myself marrying a man.
She goes on to explain that her religion plays a part in her views, saying,
I don't have a problem with, same sex or whatever. It's just that in my state of mind, my preference, I have to see myself marrying a man. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, and plus I'm Christian, so it's like, I really gotta stick to the Bible sometimes.
Despite her views on bisexuality, she says,
I'm for the girls, for the gays, hello. I'm still gonna go to Pride Month, shout out to y'all.
Despite the support, Ming has been deemed homophobic in the past.
Ming Lee is getting called out for being homophobic after going back and forth with a viewer. In a leaked screenshot, a viewer DM'd Ming on Instagram to say, "You whack as f***, I see why Nicki went off like she did. It's your sister, and no matter what, you always pick her over her op. You're not some regular, you're not some fan, that's your family. WDF was this. This is not a good look. Ain't no mutual with family. You'll never see Hennessy on this type of timing." Ming responded to say, "I'm not arguing with someone that uses they, them pronouns." The viewer then took to X to expose Ming, saying, "Ming Lee, the self-proclaimed Nicki Minaj sister who y'all are going up for, is very homophobic and loves to play victim. The fact that you see your sister being dragged, knowing you're the weirdo, and you still repost the interview with your big sister's op is insane." They also shared their private messages where the viewer says, "If you're bi, you shouldn't have an issue with pronouns, mamas, you're still homophobic." Ming tried to get ahead of this as she went to post on her IG of their conversation and captioned it saying, "Let me cancel myself cause Gen X takes everything to heart." To which the viewer replied saying, "You think you're doing a thing by posting you're homophobic. No you aren't, thank you for the ammo though." Ming Lee then started sending voice notes with one saying,
"Love, you don't know what the situation is, but you're so ready to clock tea with me. Like, it's really funny. Like, you're so ready to expose me, but you're never ready to ask. Like, Ming, what happened? Ming, what made you do this? Ming, what made you do that? No, you're just ready to just violate. So why not? Why care?"
Adding,
"How can I be homophobic if I like and I publicly announce on my public page that I like?" Make it make sense.
The viewer then says thank you for the voice notes, no claiming this was fake now, to which Ming replied saying, "Cool, giving me more attention, yay." Things seem to have ended with the fan page saying like, "Don't try that. How am I homophobic?" And I said I like BS with me mamas, because same one the gay boys can be homophobic with transgenders. You're clearly homophobic, but you just didn't know who you was messing with. I don't play about the gays' boots. Ming is yet to comment any further on this, but we'll keep you posted if she does.
Jocelyn Hernandez has just graced the cover of Glamour magazine and has been labeled as Woman of the Year. The reality royalty took to her Instagram to share the good news with a heartwarming caption saying, "As I embark on a new me and new things in my career, I grow fonder on telling my story. A ghetto child from the slums of Puerto Rico, I am growing and learning and knowing that I belong." And adds that she got emotional reading her article, saying, "I still get emotional reading things I went through, because through my struggles and drug abuse and failed relationships with my loved ones, I continue to push hard and still I rise." Jocelyn recently shared her story of her struggles with drug abuse and how it's affecting her.
Balancing weight after years of drug abuse, like, it is the toughest thing to do when you go sober. Just one of these days where I'm just like, okay, gotta cut out the sugar, gotta cut this out, gotta cut that out, gotta cut this out. And I love my body, but it's so difficult after so many years of drugs. And then you go sober, then you gotta find a weight, because it's like you never knew your real weight. It's always just being like altered.
love poured in for the star, with one saying, "She sounds so much healthier, you can hear it in her voice," while others congratulated the star for her bravery. "Her honesty and transparency is gonna save millions. Congratulations on being sober, that's major." And another added, "You have to salute Jocelyn for her personal growth from substance abuse. To even admit change and take accountability is truly commendable. Keep evolving and growing at Jocelyn. This is a beautiful testimony. Jocelyn continues to be open and honest about her past, and we will keep you updated as more unfolds. The star has previously been in the public eye, and for more controversial reasons."
Get out of here. You got one more time. Get out of here. You're not going to get that much respect out of me. Get out of here.
Jocelyn's cabaret is back and is already at war whilst on the search for her new girls to join her ensemble. Zeus Network had a premiere to kick off the show, and the red carpet was star-studded with the likes of Erica Mena making an appearance. The season kicked off with drama from Jocelyn and Hennessy.
Are you ready for your scene or you want to get fired right now?
What?
Are you ready for your scene or do you want to get fired?
I'm standing here just like
Right
everybody
now.
else. And I ain't gonna lie, respectfully, that's how you feel.
Respectfully,
I'm not
your
even
voice.
about to go back and
Lower
forth
your
with
voice.
you.
Lower
I'm
your
not
voice.
going back and forth with you.
Lower your voice.
I'm not going back and forth with you.
Fans are already calling out Jocelyn for her behavior and defending Hennessy, with one commenting, "I'm sorry, but ain't no way shawty would kick me and throw stuff at me, hell to the nah, bruh." And another added, "Hennessy was one of my favorites. Jocelyn do too much, these still grown women, no matter how much money you got or pay them. Respect is something that's common. Sense kicking her then backing up all scared." Others called out Jocelyn for her treatment towards the girls, commenting, "I just unfollowed Jocelyn. The fact that she's treating this girl like she isn't human is so effed up. On top of that, she acting like she her pimp. What happened to embracing other women? This is sad and Jocelyn need to do better." Summer's and Big Lex's inseparable friendship is well and truly over. This comes after Summer, Big Lex, and Bad Dolly, or known as the Big Three, split up during Baddies USA filming. Big Lex solidified rumors that the trio were breaking up, saying, "No conversation needed, I'm good. The Big Three is over. I don't want to rekindle any old relationship." There was also rumors that Big Lex had been intimate with Summer. This was followed by old clips of the pair getting close resurfacing online. Summer had also accused Lex of being intimate with her, saying,
And I probably took her too because I don't even know what I'm doing.
However, Lex is denying everything and setting the record straight. She took to her socials to say, "To ever think I'd ever put my mouth on Summer is diabolical. No, that is not true." Since then, the pair have been in various physical altercations. However, it was a recent clip online that let fans know the pair are really no longer friends after Summer was left injured following an altercation with Lex. This had fans questioning everything, with one saying, "Girl, boo, there's no way they was ever friends if she punching her like that." And another added, "And she still didn't learn because she's still out here acting up. I feel bad for them because I ain't never fighting my so-called friends like this. This weird as f." While others are convinced the reason for this massive blowout is because Summer and Lex have had a romantic connection. As a viewer adds, "She definitely ate that cat." Regardless, it seems Lex was happy about fighting Summer. As she said, "Handled." With fans being divided about the fallout, it looks like things are only getting messier. We'll keep you as more unfolds. Big Lex has never been one to shy away from feuds, particularly with Scotty with the body. Scotty has responded to a comment made about her and Big Lex and has got fans talking. The comment read, "Guess y'all both Space Jam buddies." Scotty was quick to reply saying, "Nah, I'm Barbie and Lex is She-Hulk. Both beautiful but very different." Scotty faced backlash for her comparison, with one saying, "Barbie, She-Hulk, the audacity." And another added, "I like Scotty, but Barbie comparison is crazy. More like Princess Fiona, no shade." With one commenting, "You both are very beautiful. I just find the crazy that you're still talking about this girl and this girl has not mentioned you or your name even once, no shade. It's given a little bit jealous." Scotty then gave further explanations saying, "Y'all annoying AF, dense AF. Lex is a tomboy, she loved to fight. I'm very girly and I don't like fighting. Literally STFU." Fans weren't believing what Scotty was saying, with one adding, "Girl hush, you just can't fight." To which Scotty responded saying, "You want a cookie? Been saying this since the South." However, others also commented, clarification, Scotty only fights the girls that mess with Lemmy behind her back, like Anna and Razor. She probably doesn't like Big Lex because she knows Lemmy's type, light skin with curly hair. And another added, "So she can't fight but keep being bought back on every season? Why?" Scotty and Lemmy have had a lot of speculation about the nature of their relationship, and it seems fans are thinking Scotty is jealous of Lex. Despite this,
Lemmy and Scotty have been more and more affectionate.
Natalie Nunn has just called out Diamond the Body yet again following their constant beef. The Baddies CEO has taken to her socials to directly address Diamond, saying,
Mind you, I know Lemmy Plummer wants to keep playing and bring you back. I'm on my way to another Louis Vuitton event. You can't pay me enough. But you, with your broke nose, you gonna keep coming back.
After flaunting her opportunities, she went on to say that she won't be on Baddies USA as much.
I'm not gonna be there. Have a ball. I'm doing what I want, and you not.
Natalie captioned her video saying that she's the realest rapper, the only one getting big bags, telling Diamond, you come back when we tell you to. Me, I've been having it. Me, I've been stacking it. However, fans weren't convinced of Natalie's true intention, with some saying she don't run nothing on her show. People want to see DTB more than they want to see her, and she knows it, while others shed a light to what the real reason of her escape would be, saying Natalie is so scary. She just don't want to get beat up on her own show. That's really what it is. And another said, because she's running scared, she knows what she did to DTB was dirty and sneaky. And it looks like Diamond has responded to Natalie by posting on her story to say, if you scared, just say that. This back and forth is unfolding following an intense confrontation Natalie Nunn and Diamond the Body had at the Baddies Africa reunion. When Natalie Nunn threw a mic at DTB and attacked her on the show, she then took to Instagram to brag about assaulting Diamond, saying, but Natalie, don't get in the paint. No sneaking, straight head up, straight throwing nothing but hits, and every last one connected. Now I bet my name finna stay out your mouth. And posted a picture of Diamond on her main feed with a black eye. But Diamond since called out Natalie, saying the damage wasn't directly caused by Natalie, but by her diamond ring.
Just seeing her acting like she's just the biggest, heaviest hitter in the world. You're not that. You're not. You didn't fight me with your bare fist and break my nose, bro. You had a diamond ring on.
However, Natalie has continued to receive backlash for how she treats darker skinned girls on Baddies, as a viewer commented, yeah, I'm from the Bad Girls Club era, and I remember who you are, Natalie. I remember when you wrote "too black" on the girl's picture on the wall. I remember when you told another cast member to not trust dark skinned girls because they will always betray you. Here is how Natalie's previous controversial comments have been resurfacing.
Annie, we should be roommates.
You're gonna get the ghetto black bitch. She's gonna punk you all the time.
Natalie Nunn is facing massive backlash after previous comments are resurfacing. The Baddies CEO, who started on Bad Girls Club, had said some problematic things fans are now rehashing. Talking about Chris Brown, she said,
Do you like Chris Brown?
No.
What do you mean no?
He beat up his girlfriend. Why would I like
Who
somebody
cares? Because she was a punk. She got her ass beat for a reason.
She also made degrading comments about black women, saying,
Too black. Her nose looks like a gorilla nose.
And dark-skinned girls never seem to like me.
Monkeys are nice. No, they're orangutans. Like, monkeys are cute and little. Orangutans, like, kill people.
People were quick to highlight the issues with her remarks, with one saying, now she has a show destroying the black women image, let that sink in. The conversation then turned to Natalie's role on Baddies and are calling for her to be replaced. One comments, and this is exactly why I wish they put Raleigh as CEO of Baddies. Those of us who were around and came up watching BGC know Natalie just took the opportunity and ran with it. I feel she doesn't like none of them girls for real. And Baddies fans went on to tag Zeus CEO Lemuel Plummer to get his attention on the matter, while others simply wrote colorist and internalized racism. And Natalie has always been and is still like this. She literally has girls fighting on Baddies and makes money off it. She don't care. For her, it's the more you embarrass yourself, the more she gets paid. Fans were happy that these videos are resurfacing and Natalie is getting exposed for her past comments. Viewers of the show were quick to draw up reasons of why Natalie and Diamond the Body were beefing, with one telling Diamond, this is why she be hating on you. She jealous you look better than her and your skin is a beautiful chocolate. And she really don't like dark skinned girls. That's why she picking fights with DTB. Makes sense now.
It's like you have to humiliate yourself to be somebody that you're not.
The excitement may be short-lived that Chrisean is back on Baddies as the star breaks down in tears and says she's ready to quit the show. Despite the first episode not airing yet, Chrisean took to her Insta Live to say,
I can't do that. I can't do that bad. It's not my memo. Everybody using a storyline with Chrisean Rock is so played out.
The star has been focused on her relationship with God and has said she is trying to focus on more positive things, adding,
everybody moving weird for a reaction out of me. That's weird, bro. Everybody know I'm on this hiatus to change. That's cool.
She also reflected on her own actions on why she's back on Baddies and says,
I'm not gonna blame nobody but myself. I shouldn't have came here. That's all I got to say. I didn't get paid enough to really just be tripping. And even if you can't even pay me to trip like that no more, bro.
She went on to call out the show and how it's run, saying,
the atmosphere of Baddies is demonic. Everybody that don't want to fight is fighting. If you're not fighting, you're not getting your check. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to work for Zeus Network ever again. I'm disappointed for real in myself for falling for it.
In the lengthy live, Chrisean also exposed Zeus, saying that they starve the cast.
We don't eat on time. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. I don't give a about this country. Y'all can sue me, y'all can delete my Instagram, I don't care.
The star also shared that everyone on the show is scared to speak up.
Everybody's scared to speak up. Every female on that show, including Natalie, is scared to speak up. And then Natalie is cool because she compensated for her silence. None of the other are. I don't want to be a part of Zeus Network.
Zeus Network CEO Lemuel Plummer has since addressed Chrisean's claims in a string of posts on Instagram, saying, "This will be my final time addressing the baseless discourse surrounding Chrisean's recent live. I cannot, nor can anyone regulate her emotional volatility or theatrical impulses. Her flair for dramatization is truly Oscar caliber." Before adding, Chrisean's recent behavior has been erratic and concerning, reflecting ongoing instability, personal negligence, and contradictory displays of faith, and says, "The truth will be evident soon enough. If she decides to step away, so be it. Baddies will continue to thrive with or without her. We aren't sure if Chrisean will truly depart from Baddies as of yet, but we will keep you updated as more unfolds." Chrisean's recent outburst comes after she spoke out about Scotty.
Chrisean Rock has just posted Scotty's close friend story on Instagram publicly.
Chrisean came in clocking shit. Clock, 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 clock.
In the video, Scotty says,
just talking, walking down.
Scotty went on to say how there is bias as she did not get the same response as Chrisean, adding,
and they just sitting there taking it. But when Scotty was doing it, it was such a big problem. When I was stating facts, it was a big problem.
Regardless, Scotty went to hype Chrisean up.
Clock it, Rocky. All season, babe. Do your big one.
Chrisean is back on Baddies USA and is already making a stir. Fans agreed with one saying, right, they pick and choose. They all had strength for Scotty, especially Lex, over some damn opinion. However, others didn't agree with Scotty. We all know you talk way too much for what little you can produce, Scotty, and I don't see her clocking the big three, maybe the little three. But fans' attention was also on how Chrisean exposed Scotty's private video, with one pointing out, "Recording my close friends is nasty work." Chrisean poked fun at herself when she posted Scotty's video saying, "Scotty, take me out your close friends, baby." Here's how Chrisean announced her return to Baddies.
Chrisean Rock might be making a comeback on Baddies. The reality star spoke about what it would mean if she would return to the show.
To be honest, my role, I feel like, because people probably asking, like, okay, if you was to do Baddies, I would just show a power move with my sister, how God can restore a relationship.
I love that.
Chrisean and her sister Tasheki had a tumultuous relationship during the filming of Baddies prior. Chrisean went on to accuse her sister of molesting her when she was younger.
I lied about being, no, what do you mean?
You need to apologize.
I'm not apologizing what I said because it was true.
What was true?
You need to take accountability.
Say it. What do you
mean?
What was true? I'm trying to
Village.
understand.
You wanted to play house.
With who?
This caused questions from fans, with one asking, "Why would you want to be close with someone that SA'd you?" Another added, "So lied on your sister to get a check, trying to patch up the lie to get a check? No, I'm good. And I'm not even a Tasheki fan, but I felt bad for her when Chrisean's slow ass did that. If I was Tasheki, I would love her from a distance." But others were focused on her parenting, with one asking, "Are we forgetting she neglected her child?" Chrisean is celebrating her son's 2nd birthday. She took to her Instagram to share a sweet carousel of the celebrations. She captioned the post, "We love you, Chrisean Jesus. Happy blessed birthday, September 3rd. A trophy, a king was born. Blessings on blessings. Amen. 2 years." The health of her son has been a topic of discussion since his birth, with many fans online speculating about various health conditions, with some saying the kid suffers for life because you couldn't stop drinking and taking drugs while pregnant, and another adding she disabled her own child. Regardless, Chrisean has not confirmed any health conditions her child may or may not have.
Queen Naija has addressed the pregnancy rumors following her recent video. Queen shared a video where she discussed what turning 30 meant to her. However, people in the comments were all focused on her appearance, with many saying so beautiful, but her face looks a little chunky here. Another went as far as to say, I'm willing to bet she's pregnant, the oversized shirt and swelling in her face. Queen cared too much about her weight to just be out here like that. However, Queen was quick to clap back and say, nah, I just been eating good. Fans did come to Queen's defense and said, so what if she gained some weight? You guys need to realize celebrities are normal humans like us. While others said, people talking about her weight so lame. You're beautiful. Queen took to the comments to poke fun at the pregnancy rumors as she said, by the way guys, my new project is dropping on Friday. Maybe y'all can go get it so I can afford Ozempic. Queen Naija then went to post a TikTok to share that her 30th celebration that her longtime boyfriend planned for her. However, many thought this was Clarence popping the big question, with one saying, OMG, I thought this was the proposal. While others said he doesn't need to propose, she gave him everything already. Ring has no benefit anymore. Queen had recently posted on Instagram promoting her new song with the caption, Just Married. This comes after many controversial issues with Queen's relationship with Clarence as well as her ex-husband.
That smell good.
Yeah, I just freshened it.
I love smelling your armpit.
Queen Naija and her boyfriend Clarence White have been trending all over social media after clips of the pair surfaced online.
I mean, he's so handsome. He just, sorry, not just handsome, but like he's just so, just when I just look at you, it's everything.
Fans were quick to make parodies of the original video. However, other viewers were in disbelief that the parody videos weren't exaggerated. One commented, I came from the parody, and like, I'm kind of really sad it's not exaggerated. Another added, damn bro, don't really love her. He's more there for her clout and stability. Queen Naija's ex-husband Chris Sales also jumped on the bandwagon and trolled their relationship. Chris posted a video seemingly referring to Clarence saying,
he's scared out of marriage. Hey, he's scared.
Chris claims that Clarence is scared of marriage as the pair have been together for more than 7 years and are yet to tie the knot. However, viewers are reacting to Chris' post saying, this is so lame, people actually watching this man crash out over a woman that he never treated right to begin with, referring to the fact that Chris and Queen Naija had reportedly divorced as Chris faced cheating allegations. Chris has previously commented on their relationship. Earlier last year, Queen posted a picture where she was holding a sign that read bride to be. She later said, this is clearly trolling, but even if it was real, look at how people find something negative regardless. After Queen clarified her relationship status, Chris posted a video to say,
No, that was a close one on my soul. I thought they really got married. I was in my room crying day, night, and day in. Talk about, But not on a serious note, baby girl, you did not troll us. You trolled yourself.
Queen clapped back at Chris, writing, laughing at me because I haven't married again yet. I'd rather take my time in a healthy relationship than be in a traumatic marriage. You would think he would have done some self-work to become a better man after all these years, but no, still a delusional, narcissistic liar. Many viewers shared the same opinion, with one saying, the way he keeps speaking on her, you can tell he got enjoyment from tearing her down. And another added, is he okay? He's obsessed. Fans showed support for Queen's response, saying that it was classy. And another added, like, does she need us to testify for harassment to get him gag ordered? Because I will. Queen or Clarence haven't addressed their current videos trending online as of yet. We'll keep you posted if anything changes. A clip of Natalie Nunn wearing the same wig as Ivory is circulating online. A T-Page posted a video with the caption, I knew that hair looked a little too familiar. Fans were quick to chime in with who they thought pulled off the look better, with one saying, Ivory wore it best. She can take it off. But others weren't surprised, with one saying, she do this every season. She tried to transform into the other girl like she's the biggest cosplayer of them all. She got personality disorder. I swear, she just collecting personalities. This led fans to point out all the times Natalie has been caught stealing looks from other baddie stars, with one pointing out Nat going through an identity crisis. She been doing her hair like Stunna people seem to agree with this and added a video with the caption, Natalie was plotting so hard on Stunna outfit. One viewer commented, she's really a damn human parakeet. I would respect Natalie more if she was more authentic to herself. To be one of the few iconic bad girls from BGC, you'll think, but I guessed wrong. Fans have noticed a pattern as they have been calling Natalie out on her timing of replicating looks, with one commenting, Natalie always does that when she falls out with somebody. What goes on in her little messy brain? Natalie has been making headlines recently and has been getting called out for her past.
Annie, we should be roommates.
You're gonna get like the ghetto black bitch. He's gonna punk you all the time.
Natalie Nunn is facing massive backlash after previous comments are resurfacing. The Baddies CEO, who started on Bad Girls Club, had said some problematic things fans are now rehashing. Talking about Chris Brown, she said,
Do you like Chris Brown?
No.
What do you mean no?
He beat up his girlfriend. Why would I like
Who
somebody
cares? Because she was a punk. She got her ass beat for a reason.
She also made degrading comments about black women, saying,
Too black. Her nose looks like a gorilla nose. And dark-skinned girls never seem to like me.
Monkeys are nice. No, they're orangutans. Like, monkeys are cute and little. Orangutans, like, kill people.
People were quick to highlight the issues with her remarks, with one saying, now she has a show destroying the black women image, let that sink in. The conversation then turned to Natalie's role on Baddies and are calling for her to be replaced. One comments, and this is exactly why I wish they put Raleigh as CEO of Baddies. Those of us who were around and came up watching BGC know Natalie just took the opportunity and ran with it. I feel she doesn't like none of them girls for real. And Baddies fans went on to tag Zeus CEO Lemuel Plummer to get his attention on the matter, while others simply wrote colorist and internalized racism. And Natalie has always been and is still like this. She literally has girls fighting on Baddies and makes money off it. She don't care. For her, it's the more you embarrass yourself, the more she gets paid. Fans were happy that these videos are resurfacing and Natalie is getting exposed for her past comments. Viewers of the show were quick to draw up reasons of why Natalie and Diamond the Body were beefing, with one telling Diamond, this is why she be hating on you. She jealous you look better than her and you skin is a beautiful chocolate. And she really don't like dark skinned girls. That's why she picking fights with DTB. Makes sense now.
Scotty and Lemmy may be tired of hiding their highly speculated relationship, as they are becoming more and more obvious on their socials about each other. Scotty posted a carousel of suggestive pictures with Lemmy next to her on Instagram. The star captioned her post saying, I'm obsessed with myself. I call myself fine shit. It wasn't long before married CEO Lemmy commented on her picture with, I thought you were obsessed with me, babe. His heavy flirting didn't go unnoticed by fans, with comments pouring in. One said, man, messy down, I'm screaming. And another asked, hey bro, you claiming her now? While others were focused on the picture itself, with one adding, it's Lemmy staring at her for me. And other eagle-eyed fans spotted his name on her G-string, with one adding, it's the Lemmy in the back of her G-string for me. Following this, however, Scotty posted a story on Instagram that raised fans' eyebrows. The Baddies OG posted song lyrics that read, I don't want to move so fast. May you be my first priority, and I don't want to put you last. I just want to give you all of me. Does this mean the pair are finally going public with their relationship? It certainly looks like it. It's not the first time they flirted heavily in public. Scotty and Lemuel Plummer are raising eyebrows after this video started circulating online. Scotty is seen holding Lemuel's hand and grabbing his face. Later in the video, the person recording is heard saying, the clip divided fans, with one saying, I'm disappointed, while another responded saying, YOLO, and we don't know the arrangement, maybe they're a trio, /poly, etc. Earlier in the month, Scotty posted a picture on her stories with a bunch of flowers on her counter with the caption, miles away and he still manages to put a smile on my face. This was then reposted by Lemuel. The pair also spent the 4th of July together. Fans have speculated a relationship between the pair for a while now, and this might be the confirmation they were looking for. However, it hasn't been all smooth sailing.
Scotty has shared a cryptic message that fans think is to do with her rumored relationship with the married boss CEO of Zeus Network, Lemuel Plummer. The reality star posted on her Instagram story that featured herself at a bar with a mysterious man. The caption read, forced to let you go, the end. After Scotty's post, fans are convinced she might be alluding to not being able to be public with Lemuel, with one saying, I don't know if I should believe her or not. It's either about Lemmy or Natalie, but for me, I feel like it's Lemmy. This comes after Scotty posted a carousel of pictures on Instagram, and Lemuel commented with heart and fire emojis, to which Scotty responded saying, hey, I'm guessing you like the fit? Lemuel then responded saying it fit, and ended his message saying bae. Fans were quick to jump on Lemmy's comment, with one saying, might as well make it official at this point, boss man, cause it's mad obvious. Another added, got those post notifications on for your girl, period Lemmy. Stand on business LMAO. Despite Lemmy being married, the pair have raised fans' eyebrows of how close they have been in the past.
If you told me that you ripped my wig, why would I have just threw your wig?
have destroyed your wig like you did mine. You never said that. And if they did, why didn't they show it?
Scotty has sent shockwaves online after posting a picture with a black eye and holding an ice pack. She captioned the post, "By the way, I definitely told her I ripped her wig in that pool. I gave her a real reason, because fighting me because I speak up isn't enough. Anyways, I got a black eye and I still walked out, best dressed and pretty from head to toe. What's next? Welcome to Baddies Sunday. How did y'all like the episode?" This comes after Scotty and Lex got into a fight, and Lex had ripped Scotty's wig in the pool, which took Scotty by surprise. Scotty was shocked that Lex would even hit her in that moment.
Coming at me, I really didn't even think you was gonna hit me. I thought we was about to play a little water wars or whatever. But you put your hands on me. Back the up.
Lex didn't care and said,
I could have definitely ripped it up, but I let her wig live. You gotta go get it.
The fight did escalate and it got more physical in the pool. This eventually left Scotty with a black eye, which is why she ended up posting on her Instagram. However, Lex wasn't happy with how the episode was edited and said,
And then speaking of showing things, they damn sure didn't show the full fight because I tore her. And that was for the day before. She was just antagonizing me. She was just talking stuff. She was just saying this. I'm going to fight you on my time. I'm going to fight you when I feel like it. So why is it an issue when I fight when I want to fight them on my time?
Despite this, fans flooded Scotty's comment section with one saying, "I ain't gonna lie, the way you carry yourself this season is so beautiful to see." Another reflected on Lex's journey, saying, "Why is Lex still on the show? She came in trying to fight Jella because she felt Jella was a bully. Now she's fighting anyone and everyone for no reason. It's giving jealous. It's giving bird brain." While others said, "I don't know, Scotty. I think she got a little crush on you, girl." But it wasn't all love for Scotty, as a viewer said, "Chill. You did insert yourself multiple times, lol. I think you needed the storyline for real, cause Lex be eating for real. And girl, Scotty, you be throwing rocks and hiding your hands. I'm so glad she blacked your eye. The energy you showed this girl, you never gave Natalie or anybody, especially Rolly, the same energy." While some were skeptical about the edit, with one saying, "Lemmy ain't slick editing that fight out. You can get touched too. You're not safe just because you're freaking the boss man." Scotty and Big Lex have been feuding for a while now, and it looks like things are only getting started. We'll keep you posted.